So we are now heading back to town. On your right hand side you can see there's this sort of abstract looking sculpture with lots of wires on it. So this is dedicated to all courageous people, and it's there because of an American parachutist who died unfortunately in the Bay of Tallinn here while parachuting. So that was at the end of the 19th century. He was called Mr. Charles Leroux, and apparently it has been rumored that he was the nephew of Abraham Lincoln. So quite an interesting man. But he was then, yes, parachuting here, and then there was an accident and unfortunately he passed away. And then soon to your left and to the right you can see some huge blocks, like monuments. This attests to our controversial history. During the Second World War there was a German war cemetery here to the left hand side, and then in 1960 the Soviets erected their own sculptures here to honor those who had, so to speak, liberated Estonia. Though obviously to us these were no liberators, but the Soviets were just another occupiers. Now here to the left there used to be a sugar factory here, but that burned down, and then in the 19th century a German count bought the property and built a castle here called the Marienhof Castle, named after his wife and his daughter, who were both called Marias. And nowadays the building houses the Estonian Museum of History, or parts of it that traces back the German Baltic history here in the region. So we have had very many Germans living here. The very last ones left when Hitler called them back to Germany, but the first ones started to leave during the first period of independence, when the young Estonian Republic started nationalizing their property to get some funds for itself. But otherwise we have had lots of Germans living here from the 13th century already, and actually the official language of administration here until the 19th century was the German language. So we have close ties to the Germans, not only when it comes to the food we eat, but also language-wise, because we have very many loan words from German. But we are now close to this Rusalka sculpture as well. So this mermaid who was pointing a cross, an Orthodox cross, to where a Russian warship sank at the end of the 19th